Hi guys, right here. So for this video here is about joint forces, and I tried to clear it as free to play as possible, but you might actually see me use some legendary or probably a little bit of razzle. So if you know the team idea behind it, you probably can find replacement to replace them, but I full clear. Okay, this video guide here is just to full clear joint forces. It's not about low turn. The low turn one will be another video. So this video here is just basically for you how you should able to do to full clear, so you are able to complete all the reward here. But if you are looking for like low turn and then for the leaderboard one, this is not the video for you. All right, so let me go through first. So the first one here is going to be the Bruiser one, So Bruiser one here is very easy. All you need to do is just counter attack. So I'm going to use Everett, free to play unit, epic unit here. Basically Everett himself also works, it's just the easiest one. You can just put it in and then you go to battle, or even quick battle it, you will win. Bruiser can't really kill you, as you will see, you still attack, but your Esper here doesn't use attack, so it doesn't matter. So they damage you and then you counter attack, you slowly damage back until Bruiser dies. So it doesn't matter too much for this one. This is actually pretty easy. I think most of the players can clear without any issue. Alright, so after you clear this one, then the second one, we're gonna take a look. Fuxi. So the function one here, I'm using Armir, but Armir here doesn't have to be R6. You can use other unit as well. But if you have better unit or better suggestion for the stage 2, you can also comment down and let me know as well. But for now, I'm just gonna use Armir because function here, this is the R6 function, and function here will always trigger the R6 effect, so he always get a shield. And because granting shield will trigger Armir to pew pew on function, so function will die easily. So this Armir here is not even like skill up as well, so you can just quick battle it with Armir. You will kill it, okay? And Armir here have also self heal, so he can't really get killed by function. So if we take a look at the battle here, so if you have Armir, just slot in, okay? You slot in will do. Alright, so function will give himself shield and then will dispel the shield and then you do damage to function. And you will slowly chip off the max HP as well, so function damage will getting lower and lower because function damage is based on max HP. And Armir here have self heal, so every time when function do damage to you, you will self heal, so you're basically unkillable. So as long as you have one copy of Armir, basically anyone can actually do it, then you can actually win this stage without any problem. Okay, you can just slowly pew pew them until function will die. And then not to mention you have disease and also max HP reduction. Function can't do anything to your Armir at all. Okay, this is the easiest solution in my opinion. If you have better solution for a free to play unit, you can comment down your suggestion. Okay, then for the stage 3 here is going to use the twins. Alright, so let's take a look here. So the mob here at the start of combat, all enemy randomly receive either the specific the buff. When enemy is hit by ability attack, the color of their buff is reversed, so they change buff together. For each unit with the Noctar, all damage during the battle increased by 20% for 15%. And enemy who have the Jade skill here, all enemy will decrease by 15%. And both buff from both sides deals 90% less damage. So basically you just put in your twins, you slot in the equipment, you quick battle, and it will settle it. Okay, the twins here, they have a lot of AoE, a lot of control, and a lot of DPS as well, because here can be a DPS, here become controller, and both of them can synergize together. So DPS can do damage and then control them, so there's no issue at all, nothing too much to go for. Then for Moriyama one here, I'm going with one level 1 unit. Any level 1 unit will do, and any unit here will do, and one Ollie. So, and all you want to do is you want Moriyama to slash any unit other than Ollie, then Moriyama will get an additional true damage equal to the overkill damage. So Moriyama overkill the level 1 Mingshuo or the level 50 rare unit here, then Moriyama will get a lot of damage. So if we look at the battle here, all you need to do is Moriyama not hit Ollie. Okay, so we'll take the action first, it's fine. Ollie cast S3, so Moriyama here cast damage. You want Moriyama to not focus on Ollie will do. Okay, so if Moriyama focus on Ollie, then you have to restart. The RNG is not that bad, so you can just keep restarting. So press auto. All you need to do, or Moriyama focus on the level 1 guy here. Yes. Okay, wait for Moriyama again. Okay, Moriyama focus on Ollie, then we have to restart. Oh, there we go. It hit on Mingshuo, and then Moriyama died because he failed to kill Ollie. Okay, it's a little bit RNG for this part here, but it's doable. But you can slot in any level 1 unit in your account. Okay, then after we clear this one, for this Abyssal Decree here is a King Yue one. So all units receive 50% more healing. After each unit takes action, they deal true damage to other unit 1000 on the first action, increasing by 2000. Both side attack and buff deals 90% less damage. So basically you want to fight heal. Okay, so you just slot in 3 healer, 3 best healer you can go for, and you quick battle it and it will settle it. Okay, just it's like the healing battle. So this one here is pretty easy, doesn't even need to show. And then the final havoc here is about controlling. So when an enemy dies, all enemy gains an extra turn and 100% damage and 50% speed. So they can be controlled. So you want to control them and slowly kill them through poison. Then this is the poison team comp I'm going for. But basically you want Prisker to keep controlling them and not let them take the action. So if we take a look at the battle here, you just want to try to infinity AP control them, and also a poison to slowly let them trigger. See, all of them got control, and then they'll slowly die through the poison. And Ife here will fasten the progress by triggering all the poison. If you don't have Ife, you can just use whatever you need. Just the team core idea is just to keep on controlling until they die. Okay, so you don't have to use Ife and Kara here if you don't want to go for poison unit, but poison is one of the best DPS in the game. Alright, then for Arcane backslash here, let's take a look. After each unit take action, they gain 2 random special debuff. If a debuff ends early, the unit that dispel or transfer it reduce their S1 their ability cooldown by 1 turn. That unit also attack random enemy, deals true damage equal to 40% of their max HP. So this is the build we are going for. Control unit, AP control, and Rancy here to slowly chip off their HP. Alright, just go full auto will do. So you control them, and then every time when they get a specific buff, then they'll trigger the damage. Okay, then the last one here is a little bit tricky, a little bit RNG, but it's doable. So first thing is your Esper team have to include 4 roles. Fighter, Defender, Controller, and Supporter. So I have Controller here, I have Supporter here, I have Fighter here, and Defender here. So this will fill the 4 roles, so your damage increased by 100%. And you have to include 4 different elements. So you have to be Flow, Inferno, Shimmer, and Wind. Because I'm not gonna use Umbra, so I have to use 1 Shimmer, and I'm gonna use the Anna Shimmer here. Since Anna, I think everyone gonna have Annas from the Shimmer Reverb, so I'm gonna use Anna here as an example. So you're gonna get the speed plus 100%. This is needed. And then include 3 rarity. This one is not really needed for the defense, but if you want to be safer, you can go for a rare unit here to get the defense plus 50%. But for my case here, I'm gonna run this team. It will work, just that you have to manual a little bit. Okay, so what you want to manual is you want to kill Sig as fast as possible and focus damage on Sig. Okay, so control them. So you see there's some sleep and stun, and then you want Lucas to AP control. Okay, and then keep on AP control. Then Feng Shun, apply the buff. Then Anna, focus on Sig. Every damage just focus on Sig will do. Alright, do damage here. S1. Alright, we're gonna kill Sig soon. If after the Sig dies, then everything is good. If you fail to control Sig and Sig actually take his turn, then he will kill your team. Okay, so that's the RNG part. Okay, then you just like cut manually, kill them. Trigger function pursuit. Yeah, then you finish the wave. So you might actually lose when you actually fail to control Sig, or and Sig actually take his turn, then Sig will actually burst damage and kill your whole team. So basically that's it. This is the whole joint versus, I would say, free to play. I did use a lot of epic, so I hope this team comp idea is actually free to play enough for most of the player out there who just want to full clear joint forces and not about leaderboard. Alright, so if you have better suggestion or better idea, you can also feel free to comment down as well, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Trencan, thank you so much for your support. And for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Chani, Antonio Winterspoon, First Law, D&D, thank you so much for your support. And special thanks to the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ Riggs, thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest tag. Thank you so much for Code Wardeners, Calamity, Acne, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Choni. Thank you so much for your support.